Since 1947, the World Affairs Council has become the preeminent global stage for world leaders and the public to inform, engage, and debate the most important issues of our time. It's your world. Get to know it.
Tomorrow, February 24th, marks the 2-year anniversary of Raúl Castro formally taking power as president of Cuba. So the timing of this event gives us an opportunity to reflect a little bit on what has happened in those last 2 years. I will do that in a moment, but I also want to just highlight a couple of events that have happened much more recently that relate to Cuba and more broadly the region. Some of you might have noticed that over the weekend in Cancun, 32 foreign ministers and 25 heads of state of Latin America got together to begin the process of inaugurating a new regional Latin American organization led by or on the basis of the initial Rio Group membership. This new organization will exclude the United States and Canada. Raúl Castro was present for that meeting, as he was a year ago for another iteration of it. Cuba manages to be, even without its charismatic leader Fidel Castro at the helm, very, very present in a number of regional and global and bilateral fora. So that's just a little bit of news noting. 2 years ago, Raúl Castro took office, and one of the most notable things about his inaugural address was that it was 34 minutes long. And of course, that elicits a laugh because his brother's addresses, not quite 34 hours, but certainly 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 hours. So the style of his delivery, the brevity of his statement was refreshing to the Cuban population, as was the substance of what he laid out, that had the effect of raising expectations domestically. The agenda he laid out was an agenda for modest and moderately paced reforms. He didn't ever use that word, but he talked about instituting an agrarian reform, which has started, shrinking the size of the bureaucracy, which has begun, taking steps, to quote him, to improve the material and spiritual lives of the Cuban people, an important formulation. And he talked about other steps aimed at, without saying so, hinting at privatization, introducing more market forms in the economy, generally trying to get the state out of the way so that Cubans could have more opportunity to produce for themselves.